thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Mackenzie Gore. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Francisco Lindor in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
This is a guy that tends to hit the ball better when nobody is on base. I'm not sure why, but the numbers back it up.
One out, base is empty. That one catches the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Machado is out, and that's ball one. The pitch. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. Then Martinez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The pitch. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
It's so hard facing batters like this who can just swing at bad pitches and still spray it all around the yard. It's all about mixing up location and velocity. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two out, space is empty. Turner, a guy with great back-to-ball skill.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. What do we have on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for, so we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Bottom of the first, up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Nito puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now here is Joey Meneses. First pitch misses. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. Two outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
I got to say, Truist Park has a nice old school feel to it, especially with those great views of the skyline over the outfield walls. And they specifically designed the seating areas to get more fans as close to the field as possible.
Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Washington, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Vientos, 24 years old, And he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And a pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. One out in the second.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
And it's fouled away. And here it comes. And another ball. To the right side, Vargas sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Now it's the second baseman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. The throw, not in time, and he reaches safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Tomas Nido at the plate. Gets under and pops it up. Moving under this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Mets leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Nick Senzel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Righty delivers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Severino. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Jesse Winker. He's been a great free agent sign. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
With a lot of ground to make up, and these fans are into it. Hit on the ground, might be two. Flips it for one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back in Washington, D.C. New inning getting started. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The pitch. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And down on strikes. Now there's one away. Here's Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Just outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Got him swinging.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
High fly ball out to center field. Moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Nationals Park, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Severino back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time. The Nationals trying to close out a one-run lead, and this crowd making their presence felt. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Just misses with that one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. And now it's 3-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And now the center fielder. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. The wind and the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Into center. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for New York, J.D. Martinez. And the pitch. That one a little bit high. 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Way upstairs, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And he deals. Got it. And that's the first out. Man at first. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and fouls one off. And the pitch. Strike 2. Martinez leads off first with 1 away. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And another ball. Man at first, one away. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Martinez around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So, man aboard. Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. Bounce to third. And Bader is set down. Here's the second baseman. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. First pitch misses.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next pitch is outside.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
On the ground to short, Abrams throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The right-hander back to work. Tapper back to the mound. In there safely.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Here's Lane Thomas. Grounded out his first time. Severino throws to first, and he's back in there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there. And now maybe extra bases. Abrams rounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's down and in.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the air right field. Marte moves under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Save!
Hey, he's in there.
The third baseman, number 13.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tying run at the plate. And they've done it. It's a combined no-hitter. Another 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Severino kick steals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's a one-run game.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Severino will depart. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Adam Ottavino on to try and close it out. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. Vargas really thriving with the bat this season here at home. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
2 outs, runner on first. And now up for Washington, Jesse Winker, as the Nationals are down to their final out.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that one fouled off. Ottavino is just 1 strike away.
1 ball, 2
Not
strikes.
close with that one. 1-2 to count. 2 outs. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs.